What up, my dudes? Welcome to another stream of Final Fantasy XIV online. Right now, we're doing some more of the expansion in Dawntrail and trying to get caught up with the recent patches. We've been a little bit behind because I've been playing some Final Fantasy XI online lately. But if you can catch those streams, they should still be up on Twitch here. If not, they are up on Midwest Plays on YouTube. So go ahead and check those out if you want. If you did miss out. So got some good ones. We ended up beating Seekers of Adolin, the expansion for 11, and Rhapsodies of Vanadil as well. So yeah, right now we are knee deep in Dawntrail and trying to get this all figured out here. Hopefully everybody's having a great day. I know I'm having a decent week. Things are not too shabby. I mean, could be better one way and worse than the other, I guess. Poking around. I'm gonna say, why is that robot just standing there? Remember that on sentry duty. One of the mechanical soldiers. They say its presence confirms that it is indeed Zoreljal's domain we're in. What about the rest of you? Did you learn anything? No. So all evidence suggests that your Solani station is toast. I have no doubt we're in Yosolani, but I understand why these buildings are so run down. For new structures to be deteriorate, enormous ones to appear in a flash, if better I'd say time flows differently here. Yeah, things are possible. Encountered this phenomenon before, it also happens. Though it may be difficult to believe our world is one but a several, in some respects they are similar to one another and others wholly different. So he's trying to say something, but he didn't say anything at all. Simply put, the rift between the dimensions causes time flow at a different pace in each world. While hours pass in one, years maybe have come and gone in another. But this should be all one world, because I think Turulal is the same world as Eorzea, so you should still be in the source. The flow of time should be synchronized. Yep. Because you never know what's going on. Wak Lamont is insane. Short distance to the northwest. Oh, it talked. Doesn't seem to be hostile, at least. Perhaps we can ask it some questions. Uh-oh. All jacked up. I need to get power somehow with the storm. Would you accompany me for a moment? Sure, Graha, it's been a hot second since we've been together, buddy. I'll help you out. Hopefully whatever he's looking for isn't down here. Is it? Look there, the lightning appears to be drawn to those pole-shaped structures yonder. Just at the manner of a lightning rod, yeah. Probably how they get their power to that storm, right? But how can they have a storm that's constantly raging. It's a little weird for me. What is this? Wait. What is this? Backplate, backing, portrait, frame. I'll hold on to that as one kit for now until I know what the hell it does. That big fella. I gotta care about these mobs? Hell no. Hey, intervene's a thing. This place is a little bizarre, but not too bad. The material appears to be the same as used in mechanical soldiers and warships. On closer inspection, it appears to be bare fine etchings rather than reminiscent of arcane ruins. I suspect are not merely decorative. I would point its use to harness lightning as a source of energy. But I'll share this observation. He means suck it sideways. Accompany me, no problem. Ride the giraffe there. Is this the village? He's like, yeah, whatever, buddy. Your town's changed quite a bit. See, I don't know how this could have all happened in one moment. It must be a different time era. Like, whatever came on top of it, like, ruined the city in just this little sphere area. So this isn't what it looks like. It's what it looks like in the future, maybe. It's like a diluted dimension. That's his house, right?
My home. It's in ruins. But why? What happened here?
Good question, dude.
And where is everyone?
I had a look in a few of the other houses, but they had clearly been abandoned.
For quite some time.
Damn it all. None of this makes sense.
Excuse me? Are you looking for someone?
Yeah, everyone. I'm like, hey. Brrrr. You're an interesting sight to see. And don't fit here.
I apologize for giving you a fright. However, I did have reason to keep to the shadows. Sorolcha has told me a great deal about you.
Then what the hell are you doing down here?
Sorolcha?
Greetings, and welcome to the realm of Alexandria.
That Final Fantasy IX Alexandria?
I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
What the?
Queen of Reason?
If you are the Queen of Reason, is there perhaps
Yes, if you mean to ask if there is a king of resolve. Zorulja holds that title, and together do we reign.
Huh. Your kingdom kind of sucks, but alright.
Then you're both behind the attack on Tuliyollal.
And I doubt you're here to offer us a warm reception.
No, you have it all wrong. I am not come to fight.
It is weird that she would come down here.
Zorulja rules alongside me, but that is a matter of expedience. In truth, we are at odds, he and I. It is at considerable risk to myself and my people that I come before you to beg your aid.
Our aid? I'll admit I cannot imagine King Zorulja is keen to share and share alike. But if what you say is true, you're still the queen.
Indeed. But I was once the sole ruler of Alexandria. Until one day, he appeared, bent on conquest. In my weakness, I feared his power. So I persuaded him to forego violence and strike a bargain. I would remain queen, and he would receive technology that would empower him to achieve even loftier ambitions, along with the knowledge to use it.
So you just didn't use your technology to kick his ass?
Gamble, to be sure, but if it might spare my people...
If I may, the dome surrounding these lands was erected but recently. How is it he was able to not only invade, but instate a new system of leadership in a mere matter of days?
I've never heard of your realm. And this place is, or at least was, Yasolani. The house I grew up in is still here. But 3 years ago, that tower and these strange contrivances weren't. Nor was our village in ruins. Where did you come from? And what happened to the people who lived here? You must know!
I don't think she does.
I realize how confusing this all must be. Truth be told, I don't fully understand it myself. What I can say is that one day, people from your Tuliyollal suddenly appeared here in Alexandria. Or perhaps it was we who found ourselves in Tuliyollal.
Maybe.
Until but recently, we were completely unaware of events taking place beyond the barrier surrounding our realm.
And it's also weird that she's unguarded. She's the queen.
Does this not remind you of the Crystal Tower? How after the 8th Umbral Calamity, we devised a means to transport the Spire across time and space from the source unto the first?
Maybe.
Granted, this is on a much larger scale, if that is indeed what has happened. Not only the people and structures, but also the surrounding environment. Regardless, the people of Lakeland perceived the arrival of the Crystal Tower much as the Queen describes her own experience. Sudden and inexplicable.
Well then, you appear to have a better grasp of our circumstances than we do. Indeed, more than I dared hope. In which case, a closer examination of the effects of this phenomenon may afford us more insights. Allow me to take you to the outskirts.
We trust her?
A number of the Shatona live there as well. Perhaps your acquaintances are among them.
Hold on. If we accept, there's no guarantee we're not walking into a trap.
But if we're to defeat Zorulja, we need to understand how he grew so strong. Besides,
She ain't scared. Need answers for Aaron Bill. Poor guy.
Ah, you're right.
Queen Sphene, before we go, Your Majesty, I have to ask, did you really have nothing to do with the attack on Tulihyolal?
Noble Wook Lamart, shall we dispense with the formalities? I'll not deny the soldiers and airships that attacked your people are products of Alexandria. But it was Zeralja, not we, who fashioned them into weapons of war and laid siege to Tuliolal.
So he alone is to blame.
No, I may not have prosecuted this war, but I nevertheless bear responsibility for it.
Perhaps. I know next to nothing about you, let alone what you've been through. So by all means, show us around. I think we'll learn a lot from meeting your people.
Wonderful. If you would follow me.
So trustworthy. I guess we'll figure it out.
Is that concern or suspicion?
Both.
If things should take a turn for the worse, might I call upon your aid?
Oh, you're gonna call me specifically?
I jest, of course. But you do strike me as the most capable here.
Whoa, now you're talking shit about everybody around me. Listen, lady, I'm just a bystander. I don't know what to tell you. Just gonna trust her like that. Yeah, that's true. Suspicious, who appears out of nowhere claiming her queen is suspicious. No joke. Having established that we should be wary. Sure. Yeah, Alexandria doesn't seem that great if it likes this, but she doesn't look like she dresses from that type of area. Completely different from ours. Got no idea what those machines do. We settled on this approach after some trial and error that rarely have known methods of farming, which they wanted to continue employing. Its music is so erratic. I get it because it's like an erratic place, but it's like, I don't know, electro what? Electrotrope. It's a material used to Madrid devices and applications. A topic for another time, perhaps. It's just weird. Freaks me out. Now this looks more like sort of place. I don't know, it's like that weird Empire version. Like, you know, the Empire was all red, this is all purple.
Here we are. Though you'll doubtless find much of what you see in Alexandria strange, the traditional agriculture practiced in this village at least should be familiar.
Oh yeah? That's Alexandria's music. Wait, is this Final Fantasy 9 and 11 put together? I know this music.
Queen Sphene? What business brings her here, I wonder?
The queen has come!
I can still hum it. This is Final Fantasy 9. This is Alexandria.
You look well, Paquine.
Wow.
And Catogne, I see you've already taken to your new position.
When she introduced herself as queen, I was expecting someone colder. Honestly, she reminds me of you, Lamachi.
Yeah, well, I gotta figure out.
Me?
It's only natural for a ruler to love her people. And
I wonder if
should like
she-
to know them as best I can. Even the most trifling details.
I don't know if Sphene is related to her.
The more you come to know them, the more you grow to love them. Who they are and what they've built.
That's it. Beautifully put. And it would appear that she is well loved in turn.
Garnet, Zircon, and Topaz Scientific Bean, also known as...
Your Majesty, you honor us with your presence. And who are these fine people?
Tuliolo's vow of resolve Wuk-Lamat and her companions.
He's modeled after Princess Garnet.
They come from beyond the
Alexandria.
barrier, but you needn't worry. They are good people and are to be treated as my honored guests.
Queen Braun is Garnet's mother in Final Fantasy 9.
The rumors of a link to the outside are true, then. Wuk-Lamat is still so young. Oh, where are my manners? I am Popone, a leader of sorts of the people living out here.
Papone? That has a ton of Woughton ring to it.
Right you are. I take it you hail from this region as well? Teshpiani, perhaps?
Yes, I do. I don't suppose you know a woman by the name of Kafkiwa?
Kafkiwa?
That was my lover from the other night.
I'm afraid I'm not sure if I've ever met someone with that name.
Well, considering he's just down the road, I don't want to tell you.
Oh. Mother isn't here. But it's a relief to know at least some of the people of Yasolani are alive and well.
Your mother, you say? Now that you mention it, I do see the resemblance.
Uh-oh.
You know my mother?
I do. Yes.
Then tell me, please, where is she?
I cannot say. Not here, but I promise I will in due time.
She's one of the soldiers that got turned into them. Bet you those spirits are put into those
I
robots.
have a question, Pepone. Do you recall what happened the day the dome first appeared?
Either that or they can't say anything because of the robots.
The barrier? Well, I remember fixing a shelf that had collapsed after a terrible earthquake. Then the ground began to tremble. There was a brilliant flash of light, and then... Forgive me, my recollection of it all is rather poor.
You
just
needn't
poofed here.
push yourself, Papone. After 30 years, no one could blame you for not remembering.
In 30 years?
30 years? As in 30 years in the past?
Absurd though it may sound, there is no doubt in my mind the events that led to the joining of our lands occurred 30 years ago. Which is not to say I understand why our perceptions of the intervening time are so radically different. We only just became aware of the discrepancy when Zoralja's military base was completed, and we were at last able to venture beyond the barrier.
So he's 30 years older now?
I believed you long dead. To have the chance to kill you myself is an unforeseen blessing.
So it's been a while. He's had 30 years. Perfecting.
30 years. Little wonder Zoralja assumed our father had already passed away.
It's not unlike how time passes differently in the First and the Source. The fluctuating space of the rift between them disrupting temporal equivalence. Perhaps the same holds true here, and time flowed faster within the dome.
That very well could be. I don't know.
I cannot say for certain, but I strongly suspect that to be the case.
Wow, that's crazy. 30 years
And
passed.
based on the Queen's account, this encampment may have come to serve as a physical bridge between the two planes, after which the dome was forced into the Source's temporal flow.
Yeah, so everything that's here isn't what originally was here, obviously. That's what I was thinking of before.
If we're to be certain of anything, we need more information. Sveen, would it be all right if we had a look around and spoke with the townspeople?
By all means.
Just watch out for the death-murdering robots. They can't hear
Time to
you.
see what we can see of Alexandria, then.
This is not the Alexandria I remember in Final Fantasy IX, but not so much the technology bullshit.
And its people. I may yet find familiar faces among the survivors from Yasolani.
Yeah, anybody that wasn't within the dome, maybe, or wherever it
Even
landed.
if I don't understand the half of it, I would learn more of this place before we confront Zoralja.
Perhaps you'd care to see how we make our living. Though we have always prided ourselves on the use of traditional Tonawatan farming methods, the use of electro-fueled technologies has led to countless agricultural innovations.
Yowza.
I would join you as well.
Let me get
Ma'am,
dirty.
please. You needn't trouble yourself.
It's no trouble at all. And I promise not to cause any manner of distraction.
Oh, you will.
Reassuring words, or they would be had I not heard them countless times before. Very well.
Of course. I shall proceed with the utmost care. Now then, if you two would follow me, we can begin the tour.
Yeah, she's like so much brightly colored. Even though she's the queen, everybody else is wearing like scrubs, but I guess they're peasants? I don't know. Weird that she walks so freely
I
around here.
can't say that I trust her yet, but I trust that her affection for these people is genuine. And that's enough for me.
Someone are you talking smack over on the stairs? Yeah, this is bizarre. Sure. What I also find bizarre is that there's nobody here. No, like, other players. Granted, this is in the middle of the day. During the week, but still. Cool. Such links for our cultures to coexist, but even going through his farm, our tongue. Not an issue. Of course, there are words and phrases. I like having different accent, like we're living in like London as opposed to the United States, maybe. This town, I don't know, freaks me out. And it's dark here all the time. Can I use my chocobo here? It's not a real city-state if I can use my chocobo. Look at that weird, whatever this thing is. Let's float across the ground, or does... What the hell is that thing? Here we are. Alright. Allow me to introduce you to Mohazwa, one of the most experienced farmhands of Alexandria, that I don't recognize from Final Fantasy IX, but it's technically Final Fantasy IX. And I was still trying to figure out if she was related to Princess Garnet. The trainers. Arrow currents and quests. I don't even care about that. I need to find. The character Sphene is modeled after Garnet, both princesses of Alexandria, and both named Benicia. Oh, the gemstones, yeah. So we need to figure out if Sphene's mom or grandmother anyway is Queen Brahm. I don't know if Queen Brahm always looked that way either. Bizarre. It would appear we have a permission. So let's walk across the grounds and lick the dirt. Let's see. Understand, I'm not a suspicious type, but given our position. He's like, you're just all gonna die together. Ha ha. Yeah, her dress is intense. Yeah, I don't like this place. It's too dark and creepy for me. That might be because of the dome, but it makes me feel like it's always like nighttime. I like the sun, folks, and that's why I like to stay out here. What the hell are these things? Oh, they're dodos. Okay, well, they're not so different. Beyond the barrier, yeah. Huh. Mind you, I am quite content with the life here in Alexandria, but setting aside... Well, I'm glad you're excited to be in Alexandria. No, it's kind of weird. Oh, get over that bad boy! There we go. Place is definitely bizarre, whatever that lightning water shit is. Plus, whoever's playing this piano solo is really rocking it, huh? Listen to that. I've not commented on it before. I'm like, it's a little erratic, if you ask me. Harvesting the crops. So, I don't know. Why do they want us to know so much about farming here? Are we going to be farmers? Maybe the people that are crafters in this area might enjoy it a little bit more. The working beds are kind of cool. I don't know about the little doodads on the side of their head, though. I don't know if that's drilled in or if that's just hanging out here. land and sky. Both my parents being Alexandria, and I didn't grow up knowing much of anything about farming. Yeah, because Alexandria was a kingdom. People that lived in the grounds, I don't know. It's been a while since I played Final Fantasy IX, so... Crazy that they mixed a little bit of Final Fantasy IX and 11. Or is there anything Yoshi P won't keep his hands off of? Weird. Sorry for walking over your crops, whatever the hell they are. You fill your pants with produce? Do it. What are the impressions of the farm? Surprisingly normal. I was amazed that everyone loves their work. Your electrode trope / electricity water thing works, I suppose. Maybe they're gave her a nickname. Inappropriate. My apologies. I'll call you whatever I feel. I'm the queen. I do what I want when I want. Her little hand gesture thing's a little weird, but I get it. That, and we're all from different genres. Like my character, the Warrior of Light, we've seen just about everything, so nothing should really shock us too much because of the Empire and technologies. Now, Wak Lamont comes from an area that's super, I wouldn't say medieval, but like, he doesn't have technologies normally, like trains and cars and other shit and technologies. Neon lights, crap like that. It's otherworldly. Oh, watch out! Wait, you're gonna get trampled by that thing behind you. Most gracious, but it's too dangerous. Let's get dangerous. Titus is even stronger than I am. Whoa, whoa, don't you be dragging me in this. I think I'm good. No head nodding for you. Over the fence, whee! But yeah, I mean, just this area in general looks... I don't know what the hell that's supposed to be. That is fortress or what, but... It doesn't look like a castle of Alexandria that I recognize. None of this shit. I think that's supposed to be like a barn silo with neon lights, maybe? I don't know any about this crap. Oh, there must be a hunt train through here. Showed up. Want some of this buckaroo? Oh, why did I do that? I don't think you want to do this. Yeah, you definitely don't want none of this. Beavis. Yeah, we'll walk around. We'll check it out. It's dark, creepy, and neon lights, weirdos everywhere. The natural thing to do. Woo. We got this by the ass. Oh shit. Get up there, get up there. There you go, I got your moonsters, you're welcome. Ah, you're both alright. So, I was also thinking about Princess Garnet from Final Fantasy IX. Her name is Garnet Pil and Alexandrios of Final Fantasy IX. Her birth name was Sarah, so it's not Sphene like hers. She reminds me of a character that would be in Final Fantasy 13 mixed with like something, maybe 9. He's interesting looking, but I don't see. Their names are from the same gem family. So there's that, I guess. Gotta look after your people. Anyways, thanks for letting us check out your farm. Pride and joy. Well, those weird beefalo / mastodon things in the background with masks. No laughing matter, mind you. Ruler responsible for welfare of countless lives, and one wrong decision can lead to unfolding a suffering. Oh wow. Huh. Well, we didn't like that, whatever that was. With any wrongdoing, suckers. I'm not gonna put any food on my character because I don't want him maxing out level yet, but he's very close. Which kind of sucks. Damn. Maybe I might need some. Might not have a choice. Guess I could sell this shit, but no one's gonna buy that stuff. Plus, I don't want to go all the way into town and sell it. Did you hear what I hear? In this kingdom come. Sorry, I don't know why that's in my head.
What's happening over there?
You don't want to know.
It's nearly time.
For what? The feeding? You gonna sacrifice somebody? Who says it's nearly time and then walks off? He's trying to defer to our time.
I'm glad you could make it.
You're gonna sacrifice somebody to give him power, aren't you?
Are you with us?
Queen Sphene has come to see you. We're here, Namika. Everything is going to be all right.
He's lying.
Oh, walk.
Walking
What's
tacos.
the matter, dear?
It can't be.
Been 30 years, so whoever that
That's
is.
the bangle I gave to Namika.
Oh shit.
You know her?
Of course I know her. She was like a mother to me.
I see. She was always willing to lend a kindly ear to others, but rarely did she ever speak of herself.
At least show us a
Is it-
flashback.
Is it really you?
She must have arrived shortly before the barrier manifested. For us, it was perhaps days, but for her...
Namika,
damn.
it's me. Wuklamat.
I'm afraid her time with us is nearly at an end. Has she no more soul cells?
Soul cells.
She always used hers sparingly, but at her age, it wouldn't make a difference.
Ma'am, the ushers have arrived.
Thank you, Namika, for your many years of friendship. Take comfort in the knowledge that this is not the end. Be not afraid. Your memory will live on, in us.
Living on in memory. The giants share a similar belief.
I don't remember who she is.
Wait, where are you taking her?
Worry not. She is being escorted to a medical facility in the tower. There we will ease her burden.
Gonna kill her.
I had hoped to make arrangements for her sooner, but she wished to remain here for as long as possible.
Now I remember what she
bring
looks
myself
like.
to refuse her.
Is there any way I might stay with her for a little while longer? We may not share the same blood, but she was my mother. Please.
The queen was like, "Nope."
Let us give them some time alone.
Why was she over here?
She didn't speak, but I'm grateful that I could be with her at the end. Thank you.
It's not the end. Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that we have much to discuss. Where shall we begin?
They're putting them inside them robots,
With
aren't
what
they?
we can be reasonably certain of, perhaps.
I guarantee that's what they're doing. They're probably putting them inside the
Between
robots.
what we have witnessed and the testimony of Alexandria's inhabitants, it's safe to say that two distinct lands have indeed become one. What's more, having met Namika, there is no denying the divergence in the passage of time. Taken together, these phenomena strongly suggest that some manner of cross-rift displacement has occurred. Specifically, the displacement of Alexandria from another reflection to the source.
It does seem the most likely explanation.
You figure that out all by yourself there? I kind of figured that.
What perplexes me, however, is the scale of said displacement. It far exceeds what could conceivably be achieved with a Void Gate, or even with the Crystal Tower. In essence, we are dealing with a localized instance of dimensional compression. The Ascians would no doubt liken it to a rejoining.
No doubt.
Which invites the question, how was such a feat accomplished?
I wish that I had an answer for you, but this talk of reflections and dimensions is well beyond my understanding.
They're using all the souls of the people that lived there for the power. I don't know.
I can only tell you that we lived peacefully under the barrier's protection for many, many years, until the day that peace was suddenly broken.
If I may clarify, the barrier predates Alexandria's displacement.
By several hundred years, yes. To when the continent we call home was ravaged by a devastating cataclysm. The barrier was erected to isolate us from this land's innocuous influence.
Oh, damn. But what about the ground underneath it?
I see. And it was only later that it was whisked away, along with its contents, by means unknown.
In other words, Sphinx as lost as the rest of us, right? The Alexandrians didn't mean to end up in Tural.
They did. By Ja, whatever his name is. Ja Rule, baby. Brought him there. He's lying to you.
But of course, our next stop ought to be Everkeep. That tower over yonder.
He's lying to him about something. A bunch of things.
Once you have been registered as my guests, you will have access to Solution 9 and its residential district, where you will doubtless gain invaluable insight into Alexandria's state of affairs. Unfortunately, I cannot take you directly to where Zoralja resides.
That you'd let us in it all goes a long way toward proving you're not content to let Zoralja do as he pleases.
Well, that or you're trying to indoctrinate us
But we're
into
not
your
talking
place.
about a simple difference of opinion here. I've come to avenge my father. And to do so, I intend to take Zoralja's life. Are you willing to stand by and allow Alexandria's king to be slain?
A fair question.
They took it by force.
Permit me to answer it thus. My people come first. Their welfare is paramount. I will do everything in my power to keep them from harm. It is a ruler's duty.
I want to know your lineage, lady.
Now, I am off to register you at Everkeep. It may take some time, but you shall find the entrance open to you in due course. Oh, and ere I forget, your mother, Kafkiwa, you might try the Thunder Yards to the east.
The Thunder Yards? Is that where she is?
I am afraid I can say no more than that. Make for the Thunder Yards, and all will be made clear.
I got spies watching me, sorry.
It's not as if we have other pressing business. Not until we can get into this Everkeep anyway.
You still got one of the guys with you.
Thank you for earlier. And for being a friend to Namika these past 30 years. It means a lot to me.
I wasn't her friend. Up yours.
Namika? I'm sorry, but I don't know who you mean.
His mind was erased. Oh, shit.
What? We were just with her. If this is some sort of a joke, it isn't funny.
I don't mean to give offense, but I honestly have no idea who you are talking about. I'm sorry.
That damn mind thing.
How can you not know who she is? You're in charge here. She was under your care.
Then in all likelihood, my memories of her have been stored in the cloud.
Uh-oh.
Any person seemingly forgotten without reason is probably there, in the cloud. Oh, I really must be getting back to work. If you'll excuse me.
He doesn't want to give too much information. He'll get in trouble. You probably shouldn't even told him that. Ooh, that's some heavy shit. Little devices on their heads, so people are forgetting things. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird mix of technology and old, like, medieval type of shit. Like old-timey, swords and shields and people living in kingdoms, but yet they have technology of, like, lightning and neon gates and shit. I don't know. It's a weird mix. There's only one way to find out. Yeah, this is bizarre. I can't even talk to these people. So we got this one. Oh, I have a couple of them, don't I? I don't need any of that stuff, but I do have the means to trade. You all have one on the side of your head, right? Damn, yeah, that is not good, dudes. I immediately don't like this one. They're erasing your memories and controlling your thoughts. It's crazy. Yeah, see, nobody remembers her. She's been fully erased from this time. That's probably why she couldn't talk to Walk. And she tried to talk to her. But look at all these fucking... I don't know if it's just their way of getting power to these places, or... what? Can't treat these people like robots? No, they are. Yeah, that's not good at all. Never met anyone by that name. Yep, nobody remembers who she is. That confirms it, dudes. They basically erase anybody that was here beforehand. I'm trying to figure out what the hell she was doing over here before she got here. You know what I mean? Like, what brought her to this city, or the barrier before it happened? The only bad thing. Now she was kind of old already. 30 years prior to this, but she was like 50. She's probably like, 80. Not a single person remembers her. While such a thing might be done with magic to alter memories or so, but once a tremendous undertaking would have felt a surge of ether corresponding to that act. He forgot a light in the device on his head began to blink. Maybe ask about this. I don't know, that thing's probably drilled into the side of their head, huh? His mom probably doesn't even remember him if he goes in front, tries to find her. Yeah, what the hell is that thing? Creeping little spying bastard. Is his mom in that robot? I wonder if that's his mom in that robot. Damn, this is all sorts of jacked up. Probably felt it. All these people are turned into robots after they're dead. Guaranteed that's what's going on here. It's gotta be. Can't explain it any other way. Why would they be weirded out by it? You know what I mean? Let's get down to the bottom of this. This place is bad news bears. Seems like they're taking advantage of everybody with all this technology. You know, they put all this shit in place and then take over the inhabitants and people basically as slaves, and that's why everybody, the one worker we talked to said that she was content about being here, doesn't want to be outside the barrier. Granted, that could be to the fact that they're scared of the outside world, but to me it looks like something else. See what he says. Yep, it's his mom, that robot. And you can't undo it. And that Jajul guy, or Ja Rule, or whatever his name is, he really fucked shit up, didn't he? There it is. I bet it's his mom. Yep, it's trying to run away. Into the cave it goes. Better get booking. Well, they're pretty slow for trying to track this thing down, but that's sad. These people aged that far off. There's nothing they could have done about it. They were just stuck there. No way of going home. Can you imagine that? You got stuck in a time dimensional rift where you get stuck in this one little area, this town or whatever the hell it is, in this barrier. And you were here for 30 years, but to us it's been like 3 days. Well, let's go, sucker. I feel so bad. That's 30 years you'll never get back. Say your best friend left or something, or parents, or whoever. They're 30 years older than you. Like the time dimensional rift. I keep thinking of like the Avengers, when I know it's just like 5 years, but it's that difference. A little bit. Things happen. Things change. You know, if like say you had kids or something and they were like, you know, they're 5 years old and they were 10, but if they're 30, you know, they would be 35 years old when you saw them again. You're like, what the hell? You're older than I am. You know what I mean? It's bizarre. Got his little lantern there. Robots don't need to eat. You guys see that burrito on the table? Maybe they're artificial bodies. Like, maybe they're themselves, but they're just kept alive by the machine, but they're still themselves.
is this?
Aaronville!
A trap?
It really is you!
Yeah, it's his mom. Oh shit.
Huh?
Who?
I just have to get a look at you in the light. And I can still hardly believe my eyes. But it is you, my darling Elderspiel!
My darling, what now?
Oh, it's so good to see you, my fussy little bun bun. But what are you doing here? What brings you all this way? Why the long face? Aren't you happy to see me after all this time?
Yeah, you're a floating robot.
I'd know that laugh anywhere. Mother?
Wait. Since when was your mother a weird floating thing?
And what have we here? Say, aren't you Galoo Jaja's kitten? I knew I recognized that adorable fuzzy face. Ellen Espierre was always so excited whenever you invited him over to play. You remember me, I hope?
You're not the same.
I can't say that I do, but you know my father?
Appearances notwithstanding, it would seem this is my mother, ffxiv.
I'm sorry?
Oh, but this won't do. Come in! Friends of my Ellen Espierre are always welcome.
Does she not know that she's a robot?
All I ask is a little forewarning, but no.
Just when I thought I was starting to get a handle on this place. How are things still getting stranger?
Yep, and it's not gonna get any better. Anytime soon. Let's see what happens, I guess. I don't know. Students of the Baldesian, it's been since a while since I've heard that name. Oh, just a body that I can control remotely. Oh, sweet. Jesus. Damn. I thought she was turned into a robot. Okay, I was wrong on that one. Thank goodness. Notice everything you see within this dome, the buildings of people. Afraid I'm not. It was a long time ago. Our mission statement has become more of a legend than passed down to members. And then how are you so close to the town? It's not like he can't find you. You're inside the barrier. He can just come in here and kill you. Oh man. The regulator, the pinnacle of electro technology, and we don't wear it. It is indeed related to our operations. What does it do? First, as its name suggests, it's the regulation of the wearer's reserve of souls. Should they die, the regulator expends a soul to bring them back to life. And people walk around carrying spare souls? They do. Souls are packed in cells, and they can be used to replenish the life force that is lost due to sudden death, such as accident. They do nothing for those who died of old age, though. Distribution of soul cells is based on one's work evaluation. Souls have a common resource, payment of services rendered. So they literally live in within this. Voidson's practice of consuming others for their aether comes to mind. A similarity I expect that comes with some risk. You can consume souls. Don't you lose yourself in the process? That is preventative through memory management, a process in which regulators also play. Memory management, the reason everyone has forgotten Namaka's existence. The regulations are constantly recording the memories of the wearer. If they all should suddenly die, their memories can be refreshed as a part of their restoration process. This is how we preserve one's identity and sense of self. However, the regulators are also triggered when someone else dies. Reason is being that the regulations are forcibly extract memories relating to the deceased from anyone wearing one. The kindness bestowed upon the people by ever keeps core systems so that no one has to suffer the pain of loss. So this is what it meant by memories being in the cloud. Indeed, all memories of deceased are wiped from their minds of the people and archived in the system. Frightening function of the regulators and an integral step in soul cell production. So they take the souls of the old people? And I don't know, this is kind of crazy. You see, when the person dies of natural causes, their soul is temporarily housed within the regulator. It's then delivered to the facility where memories are separated from the soul. The result is a fresh soul cell, free of impurities, ready for distribution and This is some crazy ass technology. It gives you more of a sense of, oh, I could die, but I don't want to die. I wouldn't want to experience death just to be brought back again. That'd be crazy. Meanwhile, the memories are stored in the core system to be remembered forever. On surface, similar to the Yakhoi philosophy, but nothing noble or comforting in it. Doesn't seem so terrible to me personally. It all comes down to what you're used to, I suppose. Like the barrier encasing Alexandria, this system was created to overcome the calamity, though it transformed the world 100 years ago. Amidst the mounting death toll, scientists used electrope to devise a means to save what lives they could so that the nation could endure. I understand the people of Alexandria did what they believed was best to save their people. Just find it hard to believe that Tirali would also accept this way of living. It came to us as a shock as well. In fact, a great many were opposed to it. Which is why the use of regulators were never compulsory. People have always been free to go without them if they wish. Bean didn't strike me as the sort of ruler who imposed her will on others. He's the one who suggested we come to the Thunder Yards in the first place. So also she wants us to help stop Zeralja. Oh, that's his name, Zeralja. Not Ja Rule. The hell was I saying? Whatever her motives, he has given the people a choice. Live with the risk of true death, or the security of other regulators. Quite right, but however you feel about them, it would be easier to understand what the regulators are capable of, so if you saw it for yourself. I know just the person to show you, and as of luck would have it, they should be starting work right about now. It's her friend, the old lady. It should have already dawned on her by now that Namaka, or whatever her name is, gonna be toast. Alright, give me a second, dudes. I'm gonna grab me something to drink. Be right back. All right, duders, I'm back. Got me something to drink. Let's get rocking. It's getting interesting. Hoping that his mom didn't get turned into a robot. Either that or she's lying about being turned into a robot. Told you. Not a very hardcore hideout spot, but maybe nobody ever goes in here. Everyone here? Good. It is the responsibility of the Thunder Yard's hunters to fall any fiends found. I suppose. There's no way over here? Are you gonna chase me down, or big weenie? If they can record everything, then they shouldn't talk to people that have them on their heads, because they're recording everything. It's like they already know their plan. What are you doing here? And with so many friends. Apologies for the interruption, but I was hoping they might observe you at work. They were wearing special regulators like Queen Spear's crown, but they aren't wearing any at all. Much too dangerous to believe to be out here without one. So you're a hunter, but it wouldn't be easier for those mechanical soldiers to guard this place. It would not, for the fact that they're weak to lightning. Or maybe souls don't go in there, I don't know. Collection of souls for hunters isn't terrible either. Well, he's got to fight a couple of monsters? Alright, big deal. We just get raised back up, right? I ain't too worried about it. Gotta fight it up, fight it up. Sentries don't even like this. See this? What are you doing way out there, buddy? Oh, I thought it was a two-headed dog, but it was not. A bolt hound, huh? Let's go, sucker. Oh yeah. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Wait. Something idiotic comes this way. Oh yeah? Well, we got some interesting weapons there. There, champ. She got smoked. Where am I? Who the hell are you people? But her bones aren't broke or anything like that. She's fine. He's got plenty of souls, right? Oh, damn. This is like a warrior almost. Does that use soul powers though? So you're killing beasts, but do you take the souls of the beast? I can do that too as a warrior. You know, whatever. It's not that cool. Cool if you're lame. And that's how Ja was able to return from the dead and defeat Papa, but not sure what he saw in the end there. Beast-like. Going in the beast mode. Oh yeah. Vanguard who did the same. Oh wow. Not good. Do the same in theory, but incredibly dangerous. Besides, it's not as if they're allowed hunters to carry that many souls to begin with. Well, I'm glad. She's like, this is so nice. I'll destroy shit. I'll die first, and then I'll kick its ass. Now, as you can see, we just watched somebody die and come back to life. And then kick the living fuck out of something. Souls of people who can be used to grant free eternal, right? Oh, yeah. Or pre-natural, I know. Naturally, they can also be used to ensure no one suffers any untimely death. They work as much as in the same fashion. Fill you with the strength of a chosen animal. For example, you use the souls of a wolf, you could grow more agile and feral as you saw with Strika. Using several of the same type at once, however, will result in physical changes. Your teeth might become fangs, your nails, claws, too many, and you'll become more beast than man. And once formed through the souls of other beings, it becomes more of a reminiscent of voids and yet, unlike the void, the cycle of death and rebirth is simply broken. Souls are forcibly taken before they might reach the ethereal sea. They can never be returned once the souls are taken. They're playing wrong. It is indeed hard to accept being so far removed from our own beliefs. Perhaps more shocking is that the technology to achieve all this was developed hundreds of years ago. Civilization reflections are surprisingly. There's lots of shit going on here. It is one thing to separate corporeal aether from incorporeal aether, but strip memories from the soul entirely is unprecedented technology. There is no longer only Tululiel's concern. This is a newfound power. Zorel Ja has come a real threat to the entire world. He definitely needs stopped. That's for damn sure. I was overwhelmed at first. I expect you'll need some time to digest this all. Take a little time in the tunnel of love. This is some crazy ass shit. No time for you. You'll have to chase me, sucker. I'm sorry for delaying us, but I have some thoughts I need to share. In both technology and values is plain there's a wide gulf between Tululiel and Alexandria. While Zorel Ja knows everything about us, we know hardly anything about what he has become. He lies with an enormous tower ever keep. I'd like to make a proposal. We need to learn as much as we can about the enemy. The quickest way would join hands with Oblivion. When we just met them, I know we shouldn't be too quick to trust, but the fact remains that they share a desire to stop Zoralja. Scene 2. Claims to be at odds with the King of Resolve. May I ask why we cooperate with Levin instead? Meanwhile, whatever Sphene may feel, she's the ruler of this nation. This is getting buck wild. Hold on, there's no guarantee that they're actually my mother behind me. It turns out to be a trap. We endanger not only ourselves, but everyone in Tulio. As you say, we have no proof, and that is... I don't know how to say his mom's name. Whether we're going to war or striving for peace, we need to learn as much as we can, otherwise we can't hope to do anything meaningful. Trust you, Aaronville. Manas always have great instincts honed from your time training under your mother. Wrong if that sentiment is clouding my judgment. If it's a trap, then we'll deal with it when it's sprung. It's getting buck wild. People with souls and raging monsters, who knows? That's settled. Let's head inside and secure ourselves with our new allies. There's something I need to tell you. I use your brother. You really mean to kill your own kin? Ooh. Oh, yeah, because Ja. I keep calling him Ja Rule. I don't know why. Baby. That guy. The guy killed her dad. What do you expect? Propose that we work together to stop him once and for all. Ooh, that O face. I realize it is sudden, but this is a gamble trusting someone you only just met. Oh yeah, because they just met these people, plus the queen. And they're different. I don't know. Weird. You guys have to let me know what you guys think. Trust and conviction from anyone who shares something my goal. As you say, our goals align. Well, that and it's it's Aaronville's mom, which I still. He says that's a remote robot, but hopefully she's not that robot. Turning souls into that. That'd be bonkers. My only son is with you. My fussy little bun bun. Yep. It's decided. I've been wondering about Doral and Ja's whereabouts. Movements are highly classified. Not even his commanders are privy to that information. Right, because he doesn't want to get backstabbers, huh? We'll get him now. There's also a possibility he'll leave everything to his minions. What makes you so certain? My brother's always yearned to surpass our father. That's why he attacked too early on. After waiting for 30 years, the first thing he wanted to do was demonstrate his newfound strength. Yeah, so it's been 30 years. Alright, challenge to strike me down. He wants a duel to show everyone he's superior to the Dawn Servant. He won't let his minions deprive him of that pleasure. And that, I can only guess, perhaps he wants to dazzle us with his wondrous realm. Which looks like shit, by the way. I don't know. Even as we gather intelligence, we make move to attack him, show absolutely no interest in confrontation. Knowing him, he'll tire of waiting, and then turn his attention to Kona instead. Any campaign against Talia requires that Zul'Raja lead his forces through Vanguard. Such a strategy is certainly viable. I wonder if they already fixed that wall that the train went through. While I wait for Zul'Raja to move, you do well to prepare for battle. It begins familiarizing yourselves with the technology that empowers him. Huh. You'd be impressed to know that we're located right inside the tower in a residential district of Solution 9. Wow. Hidden tree in the forest, as if we were. You make it, we could enter without issue. He did. Curious. She's not supposed to have such authority over the sentries. Damn, shit's getting buck wild. Those twins? Pink-haired hottie twins. While Oblivion has operatives all over, we are the main crew here. Yod, Pendle young twins behind me, Nostalgia and Wakiwi Way. I like Nostalgia. I like the longer haired ladies, but you know, the other one's cute too. Thank you. I have no memories of my mother. Huh. Ambrose was his name, and years ago he was taken away after a scuffle with a soldier over a disagreement. It was a minor incident, so we clung to the hope that he'd be released, but when months went by with no word from about him, we made a decision to remove our regulators. We lost the memories of our mothers. We didn't want to lose those of our fathers as well. Been hoping to get justice for our father. Does yourself go on? My dream to go and see with my own eyes. Hell yeah. One last thing. Not exactly my place to say this, but I think you were seeking out Calcula or Calcia? Can't remember how he said his mom's name. Oh, we got more cake and shit. Okay. Meanwhile, at the Batcave. Damn, that looks like some shit out of Futurama. Those the bodies? Gold or what the hell are they? Oh, there's his ass. This fucking guy.
You've been consulting with Wook Lamont.
Okay.
No matter. I do not know what you are scheming, but when your realm lay on the brink, you were powerless. You had no choice but to turn to me. Whatever sentiment you may feel for her, it is my power you require, is it not?
Perhaps. And yet, knowing the love that Wook Lamont bears for her people, how she regards them all as kin, I cannot help but wish to spare her the same pain I have suffered. What's more, her friends possess new knowledge. Were we to work together, we might find another path. I know you're loath to consider it, but is there no hope for peace with Tuliolo? What we've already done may be unforgivable, but it needn't continue. You needn't kill your brother and sister.
I slew my only flesh and blood. Yet you attempt to sway me with an appeal to family.
Well, I mean, they were.
The memory of my father's final moments still fills me with disappointment. Age came for him before I did. For long years, I sought to prove the miracle. And weak as he was, defeating him achieved nothing.
Oh yeah?
To kill them is my only recourse. Wook Lamont and Kona, who bested him as he was in his prime.
They are still your siblings, even if not by blood. That such bonds should mean so little to you.
I am bound to no one. Serve none save myself. I made that clear when first you spoke to me in the Golden City. Remember, I can easily kill your beloved family. If you would protect them, cast aside any foolish notions. Your wisdom and abilities are valuable insofar as our goals align. So think well before you act, Queen of Reason. Wook Lamont, if you are father's worthy successor, then you will find your way to me. But should you fall short, I will lay waste to Tuli Yolal.
Boy, this guy needs stopped. Holy hell.
What now?
Can't reason with him. He's a fucking dirtbag, big baby. The whiny baby. I can't help it. All right, I think this is where I'm going to keep her for right now, dudes. Yeah, we got quite a few things done. The story is kind of unraveling a little bit more unexpected than what I thought it was originally. But yeah, I don't know. Hard to tell what I'm feeling here. The whole story. But anyway, if you're watching over on YouTube, go ahead and give a like, comment, subscribe wherever you can. I do read your comments. Subs are always great, even though I'm losing them left and right, and the likes really do help out the videos and the streams. So yeah, hit that like button if you enjoyed the stream and the games that I do play. If you're watching over on Twitch, such as the usual suspects of Ricker's Eye and the rest, it does delete after 7 days. So get your views in when you can. If not, it'll be deleted because I'm not partnered with Twitch. And it should be underneath Midwest Plays on YouTube, so you'll be able to find it over there. Join our Discord. Everything's in the description below, and also on their main channel on Twitch, you'll be able to find out all of our stuff. All the links are there. Just click on the icons, and you'll find it. Other than that, you guys have a great day. Maybe I'll be back on a little bit later tonight. We'll see. Other than that, till the next time, peace out, my dudes.